Wow, this puzzle is difficult. I just have a few pieces left. And the last piece goes in. Wait, what is happening?
I am the spirit of the Millennium Puzzle. You can call me Atem. I was once an ancient pharaoh who once ruled over Egypt. I have dwelled within this puzzle for millennia, awaiting the one who could solve its mysteries and release me. Unfortunately, my presence may be a beacon to other ancients. The ancient spirits could be others who decided to seal themselves to be ready when our world needs them again. But many are phantoms of darkness, remnants of malevolence, who thirst for power or destruction.
You should meet Joey and my friends. They are having a tournament at school.
Agatha. Very logical, scared of what people think, and tend to act cold naturally. Her friends are the few people who can see her true self. Atem. After Yugi solved the Millennium Puzzle, a portal appeared and Atem walked out. Claims that he is destined to defeat a great evil. Bakura is a bit socially awkward, but lets loose when he plays his D&D. 2. Devlin. His father owns a Black Clown game shop. Recently came back from what he called a work trip. Fujita was in a documentary about school violence, portrayed as a bully but hated it. His dream is to become a biologist to study his reptiles. Georgie claims he was cursed with greatness. He has straight A's. He's good with sports and he claims he can get any girl he wants. Gorgon tends to feel school is just a big hassle. Works at a convenience store on the weekends, only smiles in the middle of a duel. Goro, like his father, loves to cook. Sometimes in between duels, he will make the whole club a full-blown meal. Hayama. He acts timid and people assume he is bullied normally. What they do not know is he leads the bullies through blackmail. Illusion. He wants to be a world-famous stage magician, just like the Great Arcana. He gets into trouble for doing his tricks in school. Himori. Found cards sealed away in an ancient jar. People started to avoid him, claiming he started to argue with himself. Jackie. She calls herself the Jackal. She'll growl at people that get her upset. She's very protective over her female peers. Joey Wheeler. Joey has a heart of gold, through and through. Set against any bully no matter how big. He might not always make the smartest decisions, but we love him anyways. Ayaruko considers herself the most beautiful girl of the school. She always smells like flowers. She is afraid of snakes and frogs. Koji uses his allowance to buy Yu-Gi-Oh! Themed action figures. Keeps them in mint condition, so he can sell them when he becomes an old man. Koku Runo, proclaimed psychic of Domino High, uses powers that have a small following of girls follow him all around. Kuji Raja, people tend to be scared to be near him. It's actually quite sweet until he finds one of his hobbies. Currently he's into digital pet. Kyler. His parents are foreigners and haven't fully learned the language. He says his monsters remind him of his old father's stories. Miho. What can we say about her? She's stubborn, resilient, people go out of her way to make sure her friends are safe. Neizumi does not like Yu-Gi-Oh! But stays so he can walk home with his group and avoid Tony and his gang and never wins. Neji Kaiba, one of the Gozaboro's adopted children. While competitive, he has a big heart and helps the unfortunate when he can. Ricky. Sauropods are his favorite dinosaur. He hopes that one day he can see the dinosaurs return. Ren is treated as an idol. It causes her to have a bright and honest personality. She's always singing, even though she's not that great. Risa recently just transferred from Black Rose Academy for girls. She's been told that she should become a pro duelist. Ryuji used to be known as Mr. Lucky, but that was before he came into the school. He still acts entitled, but that seems to be turning a new leaf. Seto Kaiba, adopted into the Kaiba family, and is in charge of Kaiba Corporation. He is said to be working on dueling technology that will lead the world into a bright future. Taya Gardner, kind-hearted, strong-willed, and supportive, looking on becoming a world-famous dancer. Currently has the highest win streak in this club. Tetsu, head of the disciplinary club, tends to act as more of a bully than a protector, so he wants to become a police officer in the future. Tim Moya, major Zombre fan who has collected every issue of the comic. He is working on creating a perfect Zombre deck and wants to become a comic book writer in the future. Tristan Taylor, while he looks like a bully, he's actually an honor student. He is a sharpshooter, being able to shoot a dime from a mile away. He owns 2 dogs named Blakey and Lucky. Yami was introduced as Bakura's older brother. He will answer to the name of Bakura even though that's not his name. Yugi Muto, a bit of a nerd in the best possible way, is always up to play a new game, especially duel monsters. He sees the good in everyone, even the rotten ones. Welcome everyone to Master Duel Domino High AI Tournament. First one, we have Neizumi versus Yugi, Hayama versus Georgie, Neji versus Imori, Koji versus Kuji Raja, Seto versus Yami, Kairuko vs. Joey, Rin vs. Ryuji, Miho vs. Duke Dublin, Gorgon vs. Bakura, Kokorana vs. Fujita, Kyler vs. Agatha, Vicky vs. Illusion, Tristan vs. Atem, Jackie vs. Taya, Koro vs. Tetsu, Toyama vs. Risa, I guess I forgot to have my mic on. Sorry about that, guys. Well, you didn't want to listen to me anyway. But yeah, Master Duel has a mod that's called Master Duel Offline. And that's basically why I can do these CPU tournaments. The AI is not the smartest, but it can do some fun stuff sometimes. I try to make Neji its own character. Like, that's supposed to be Kaiba, but I kind of... It's a PC only mod, yes. But Master Duel's free on PC anyway, so it's... As long as your computer can actually handle it, you can actually try playing it a little bit. Depending on how good your computer is. Oh. Looks like Niji's moving on. Where's Koji Raja? Yes and no. There is a mod that gives you gems. But you probably have to figure out how to use it. I don't use any of those things. I mainly use offline mode. Upgrade to an AI mod that's added to offline mode. And the offline mode you can actually program so you have 3 of every card, but you cannot play online with that. So it's fun to test decks out on Master Duel, but you won't be able to play other people. The AI is not smart enough to play all the newest cards fully. It's hit or miss on what it wants to play. But testing it, I can kind of have fun with it. Koji, basically, in the manga and anime, he's called the Spider. Raja has digital pets, so I gave him the digital bugs as an archetype. I made sure they're not too powerful against it. If you can tell, they're all... A lot of them are use a lot of normal monsters just to balance it out right now. I plan to do other tournaments later on with everyone else. Well, with more characters. Kind of retelling the story a little bit. The earlier characters do not have text for the most part, so a lot of them making up. But in my YouTube channel that I have other tournaments, I do try following the decks as close as possible. There's Yami. Like I said, Tokaiba probably has an advantage in this tournament since he has a lot of big monsters. Yami Bakura, I don't remember fully what deck I built him. Like, I built this like a few weeks ago. Oh, it's more of his Battle City tournament, but weekends. I don't think I have very many mill decks for his deck or stuff right now. I made sure every character has a Raigeki, a Dark Hole, a Heavy Storm, Mystical Space Typhoon, Monster Reborn, Mirror Force, just to make it a little even as well. I think there's like 7 cards. But all the other cards are more mishmash. Alright. Of course, looks like he's winning right now. Seto, I would play that Heavy Storm. I know you don't want to use it, but be smart, please use it. Thank you. Alright. Yami Bakura only has 100 life points left. Another Dark Necrophare. Does not look good for Seto, but does not look good for Yami either. That's a good hit. I guess he's using his own monster to defeat him. The Earl destroys. It's alright. Bakura will be back. I don't think he's going to be in the next tournaments, but I do have him in what I call the Duelist Kingdom tournaments. And that's not too far away in my mind. There's Oasis. Haruko, since her shadow game was based on roses and flowers, I kind of gave her roses. Weaker ones, so that Akiza will be able to jump in eventually and be okay. Joey's playing Raigeki, getting rid of the flowers. Baby Dragon and the Guardian of the Labyrinth. Getting hit with the Mirror Force. Sorry, Joey. Rose Girl's uses effect to get it to the hand again. Rudy Rose switch is on the field. 1,013. Like I also have regular before in this tournament. His deck is more D&D inspired, but Titania attacks. Does not look good for Joey. He needs to find a way out. Come on, Joey, do something. Pot of Greed lets him draw 2 cards. Monster Reborn, that's something. Rose Witch in defense, and 2 cards face down. Probably has the Mirror Force himself. Rose Girls go back to the hand. Rose is destroyed. And he's afraid to attack. Or she is, I mean. Alright. Solemn Judgment. Sorry, Spelled Ace. Down Twirler destroys that. Time Wizard. Time Wizard effect. No. Darn it. Looks like Joey's losing this one. And yes, I did test all the decks to make sure they win and lose. I think I had like 5 rounds for each one. Alright, there's Ren. Ren is also a plant deck with different type plants. And Ryuji is all luck. No, Ren is plants. I mean, the princess is in plants, I guess. She was afraid that Ryuji was gonna attack with that thing. Ren has nothing right now, so hopefully she can find a way to turn this around. Cuban's on the field. Cuban rolls a 2. Attacks for 600. Sets a card. Mystical Space says nope. Not, you're destroying that. Wrong Princess for that trial. Cuban's effects. 5. Summons Balloon Lizard. Attacks for 500. 600. And it looks like she might be losing this one slowly. 3. Summons a Roulette Barrel. Skull Dice is going to weaken them up a little bit. But they're still going to do damage. Slowly. Ryuji's more of his dice jar. He has 3 of that dice jar that can OTK. Or not OTK, but do a lot of damage. Hanabek goes switch to the sides, roll dice, remove those counters. And whoever loses those counters, or burn for 2,000. Another Balloon Lizard on the field. 5, 5, 6, and 2,000. And depending if she rolls a 1, she might win, or lose, I mean. 2, she lost. There we go. Ryuji is moving on. He will have it in another tournament later on. Future tournament. And if I can figure out how to get that field spell for him to work, I'm gonna have him use that too. Where's Duke's face? I'm blind. Mermaid Knight attacks her twice for 17. What's Duke Deviler's gonna do now? I'm gonna Strike Ninja. Not strong enough. Miho needed a boss monster, so I gave her the Abysmalgalio. Whatever that card is in her hand right now. The only mermaids that were higher level were, I think, 1400 attack. I think it's called Rainbow Mermaid. What do you think? Strong enough to destroy? Striking Ninja attacks for 1700. I would have saved the limited rule personally, but AI is weird sometimes and we'll just activate it whenever it feels like. Striking Ninja number 2. 34 damage to the face. Miho's getting worried, so you need to use the Graceful Charity, draw 3 cards, discard 2. Pot of Greed, draw 2 cards. Maleficus comes on the field now. Destroys Strike Ninja 1. And ends her turn. Strike Ninja's going to use its effect to move and play for a turn and set 2 cards. Let's go spaces. It's going to destroy this whole dice. And Strike Ninja's right back on the field because AI is weird. Red Archer Girl's on the field now. Lose 900. Dark Bat destroys. Alright, defensive right now. The Thirst Engrave is destroyed. 26 his face. Duke Devil only has 200 life points. Does not look good for him. Amazon Sea on field zone. Not strong enough. Archer Girl is. And the Mermill destroys. Little Before never dueled in the anime either. But since he likes D&D, I kind of gave him a D&D Penguin deck. I thought that would fit him nice enough. Plus I don't see Cromp using them. Rose of Charity, discard 2. Gorgon only has rock monsters. I don't think he can actually summon his... I don't think he has multi-piece Golem. I don't remember putting that in this deck. Ninja Penguin's destroyed. Destroy Golem attacks. Unlittable Korra. Let's do some awesome enough. Red Medicine and a card face down. Let's try attacking the guard Penguin, but I mean, Penguin Cleric. Penguin Cleric's gonna gain something 600, sacrifice it for Penguin Squire. Squire attacks. Big Piece Golem's on the field, destroys the Penguin Squire. One little Korra, you can do something, I know you can. More defenses. Well, a lot of his penguins have flip effects, so it's a good idea. Penguin Soldier, using effects, return it away. Card face down. Too bad that it can summon itself without tribute. Penguin Ninja on the field, but getting Solemn Judgmented. Multi-piece Golem attacks are 16. Of course, this back to stage 1. Get rid of the Golem, summon the Lady of Faith, attack for 11. He's gonna draw his medium piece Golem again. Another big piece, attack with 1000. Come on, level core, you need to figure out something to do. I know you can do it, little. Big rats on the field. You got all these rocks on the field. Penguin Soldier, return 2 of them. Small piece on the field. Another set card. He summons the big piece of Golem again. Lady of Faith destroyed. Big piece attacks. Another card face down. Giant Soldier Stone now. 3 Lady of Faiths in a row. Sorry, little Bakura. You did okay. I kind of gave him a unique deck. Where is the people's faces? Hopefully you can understand what my theming for Fujita is. Oh, he just raised Venom Cobra. The first monarch's on the field, using effect. Turn to dark to summon the Emperor Soul, but it's not strong enough. Ominous Fortress Airling. That's a monster. So he bans 700. Magic Detonator summons Copycat. Copycat doesn't have anyone to see, so it doesn't gain any attack points. Mausoleum of the Emperor. Or the Silent Abyss. If you can't tell, Fujita basically gave him a reptile monarch deck, I guess. For all those elemental reptiles that would all had 2000 attack and 1500 defense. When they're destroyed, you destroy everything not of the element. Almost Fortituary, there's nothing in the hand. Worm Drake's on the field. First Monarch's on the field, but Missile Space is going to destroy it. Worm Drake is destroyed, or attacks, I mean. Silent Abyss attacks. Almost Fortuning, there's nothing in the hand. Monster Reborn. Gonna get a Copycat. It's gonna turn into 2000 beat stick, attack the Worm Drake. Vegeta is very weak right now. But Raigeki's on the field, destroying the Copycat. Vegeta attacks with the Silent Abyss again. And the anime Kokorano is kind of a scumbag. Oh, he set a monster with a high defense. A little too strong. And in turn, we did potion, I mean. Setting another card. Come on, Vegeta, find a way to win. Here's the Seer. You can see the top few cards and add one. What's Fortune Telling? Is that a monster? It is a monster. Alright. I was hoping Vegeta would move on. Tyler has a strange deck. So does Agatha, actually. They both have weird decks. Tyler's deck is basically all the mementos before the big mementos. Agatha, she's more mishmash of cards. I kind of looked up one of her decks on Tech Force and kind of used that as a reference. I think this was the first time Rare Fish was summoned naturally, using the other fusion. Agatha's playing a little defensive with her scapegoats. Another card face down. I only will attack face-up monsters first. It's part of its coding, I guess. I would have took the Dark Blade, but not Trimorn, but okay. Resist on the field face up though. Wicked Ghost lets him draw again. Powder Grade lets him draw 2 cards. Rare Fish attacks, and Mirror Force activates. And he's setting a card. Pot of Greed is activated. Dr. Cherry's on the field. Not strong enough for the Ghost. No card face down. Fairy Witch on the field, destroying the cherries. Cherries effect, special summon another cherries. Alright. Raigeki to get rid of the Fairy Witch. Nacho Cherries attack. Reese attack. Alright, Kyler. You need to figure things out. Alright, what's gonna happen now? Another 1000 damage. You need Mystical Sheep back on the field so you can fuse. Heavy Storm. Getting rid of the start of the underdog, which might be a good idea, might be a problem. Taking another 1000. Or Kyler can't do anything against an 800 attack monster. Except for the Enchanted Mermaid. Agatha says Heavy Storm herself this time. Summons Creebons. I can tell Agatha has like a lot of weak cards. It's a Fusion the Fusionist. Time to fuse. Summon a Rare Fish. Attacking the Creebons, but pays 800 so it won't be destroyed until the card face down. If that monster survives, he can summon the Trihorn. Alright, Kyler, what's he gonna do? Fusion Sage, get another conversation. I don't remember what else you have, I think you're done. Because I think I haven't Talon Dragons in this deck yet. Alright. Monster Reborn. Darkblade this time. He's gonna keep using Creon's effects. So I guess both for the Trihorn Dragon. Agatha does have one monster she can summon that swamps that, but Cosmo Queen. Creon's being very protective. Crystal Charity, draw 3 cards, discard 2. Targets 2 for the Cosmo Queen. Monster Reborn for the Wicked Ghost of the Attic. Beats it by 50. Takes 450. Fuse? Yay, fuse. I don't know if this is strong enough. I think that has 800 too. 900. I think you should just left it in defense position, honestly. Alright. Agatha's in the lead right now. He can take some more damage, or she can take some damage from this. 350. All Kyler needs is, it's like 500 damage. He needs a 1050 monster to attack the Wicked Ghost. Doesn't look like that's happening. Agatha's winning. Cosmo Queen Destruction. Ricky likes his Brontosauruses. Or sauropods, what they're called. And Illusion. Where's Illusion? There's Illusion. Illusion just has a Witty Phantom, and Nightmare Steel Cage won't let them summon. Black Echo is on the field. Heavy Storm destroys the... I would have left that card there, but okay. Evil Sword attacks for 1100. Hopcat's on the field. Destroying the Pita. Now what's Illusion gonna do? He's activating for Processorus. Processorus attacks for 800. There's not very many characters that just use dinosaurs, so... And I wanted to make them unique, so this one just uses, for the most part, the long-necked dinosaurs. Ow, that hurts. Now Processorus is on the field, like ready for battle. Illusion puts another card face down. Volcano on the field. card face down. Illusion's more of a ritual deck. Basically using those ritual items, whatever they're called. Top Cat destroys the Frostosaurus. And card face down. It looks like Ricky's playing a little offensive now. Yeah, it is dumb enough to attack with a 0 attack monster for whatever reason. I don't know why it likes doing that, but the only reason why I don't normally have them in the deck, unless they're mandatory. Copycat tries second to Sego. Sego is one of the few monsters that are not Brachiosaurus. I thought it was fitting though. Alright, Bricky's playing defensive now. Copycat's a little too strong. Summon another 0 attack monster. Stop attacking, please. Illusion's gonna kill itself. He keeps doing this. Shortpod Brachion's on field, destroying for 15. Ricky is the winner. Using a certain Archetype, but I'll keep that a little bit quiet for a little bit now. Until I figure out the whole deck. Where's the 10? Blinds. Then has Mori Dragon. Tristan is basically breaking for a little bit, but Monster Reborn should give him a little help. So yeah, sometimes the AI is dumb, but will attack with a 0 attack monster, but it's fine sometimes. I was hoping he would do his combos, which he's supposed to use his combos, which testing it he does use it to ritual summon, but oh well, that kind of sucks sometimes. Sometimes they do good, sometimes they do horrible. Looks like Atem has basically all his bigger monsters. Yeah, instead of calling him Yami-Yugi, I'm just calling him Atem, just make it easier to divide the characters up a little bit. Summon Skull wins. Atem's the king of games for a reason. And this Tayab. Happy Leather's little 15 attack points. Wujen Wolf is a little too strong though. Rush recklessly on it. Happy Leather is destroyed. Wolf attacks. Monster Reborn. Get her Happy Leather right back on the field. Sacrifice it for Dark Mission Girl. I know she doesn't really get the Dark Mission Girl until Virtual World, but I thought it would be fine to have it now. But she has a whole bunch of weak normal monsters. It's really not too much more powerful than the other ones. Unless she has a whole bunch of United Stands, but... Alright, Wolf's destroyed. Seed Angel attacks. But yeah, the CPU is stupid, but at the same time really smart. I've seen it do combos that I would not even imagine, and... Dark Girl attacks. Various gift attacks. That one destroys Dark Girl, removes those 3. Looks like Jackie's playing a little defensive, but it's a strong defense. 500, that can bounce it back on the field. That one's gonna bounce it, trim us back. And so Frank's gonna attack for 1200. And a card face down. Drum is gonna try attacking, but Mirror Force says nope, get out of here. Poor Taya, she can't really get a footing right now. And the wolves just keep arriving and attacking. You're gonna miss on the field again. Destroying the wolf. And card face down. You're gonna take 1,000 life points to bounce it back. And Solar Fang Spin 2. Not get destroyed. Alright, Tea's gave himself a life for one more turn. So she's gonna summon her witch again. And it's all up to Jackie's top deck. But she has Monster 1100? No. Oh yes, actually. Alright. Goro's from the manga. He doesn't duel, but he likes cooking, so I him. And he kind of looks like a sushi chef, so I gave him a like squid deck. Tetsu was a bully. You probably don't recognize him more from 5Ds as the security cop. Tetsu Trudge. He doesn't duel in the first anime either, but decided to give him more of his 5D stack, only adjusted to be more reasonable for the tournament over here. Prior Kraken attacks. Alright, Tetsu's playing defensive now. Skull Kraken's on the field, using his effect to go in defense. Chichigaya Fighter's destroyed. Summoning Sword by Runs on the field, destroying the Skull Kraken. Moro summoning a Spiritual Butcher, destroying the Baron, letting him draw 2 cards. Kraken attack for 16. Normally AI does not like attacking with Britzo. It knows that the opponent draws and it thinks it's a bad idea. When you deal with cooking, you have to deal with fire. Chuck to most attacks. Fire Dragon attacks. And Britzo Butcher finish this off. Which is kind of like a spawn character, so I can give him a spawn deck-ish with other heroes. And where's Risa? Looks like he's already starting with a lightning, or I mean a Raigeki. Which are Spartans in defense mode now. What's Risa's gonna do? Attack the human. And plays Magician damage, I think, or double. Sword Stalker's on the field, attacks for 2,000. And card face down. Sword Stalker, I believe, would be on in a Spawn comic in my mind. Yami is activated, but she is having some kind of bad hand right now. Big Bang Chant on the Sword Stalker. 24. 11. For Risa, she had bad hands. But can she turn this around? Or face down? Sword Stalker. Mirror Force. Just keeping her alive. Get out of here, guys. Now she needs to turn this completely around. But she had nothing. Ryukatai wins. Alright, round 1 is done. Let's go to round 2. Little Yugi versus Georgie. Looks like Georgie's starting first. Keep playing his mountain, summon his winged dragon. Yugi draws 3 cards, discard 2. Summons Beta. God said no to that, get out of here. So Yugi's gonna say Dark Full Time then. And in his turn. Georgie doesn't like that mountain, so he plays another mountain. But whatever is in his hand, he can't play, so... Sounds perfect for little Yugi. He's gonna attack for 1,500. My card face down. Oh, he has Raigeki. Goodbye Magnet. Looks like he drew a dragon for 1,500. Gazelles on the field. Miss with space, destroy the mountain. Gazelle attacks for 200. And card face down. Alright. Another Magnet Warrior. And that looks like the end of it. Little Yugi's moving on. There's Neji. And Koji. Alright. Looks like Koji's set up a good field. And time for Neji to somewhat destroy it. First, destroying the face down, which is Mirror Force, good hit. Next thing, that spider. And putting card face down. Koji's playing Raigeki. Destroying Lodge in. Summon Spider. And it's gonna attack for 1700. Looks like Neji's using his Soul Release to get rid of some of those monsters. Or cards, I mean. And playing defensive. Spider's getting a little stronger. And he's gonna go bounce back to the hand. And he set a card. I don't know what it is, but he set a card. Rogue in the field. Destroying the spider. Monster Reborn needs the spider because he likes the spider. Alright. Next up. Rogue attacks. Spider attacks. And a card face down. Sacrifice Zagi Darkhan for Megami, but God said no to that. Get out of here. But Koji's now weak enough to lose. There's Seto. And Kayaruko. Looks like Kayaruko already has a Snake Yashi. Seto says Mirror Fort Heavy Storm, that I mean. There's of course meant a Battle Ops attack. Naruko's kind of nervous, so he put a defense position monster. Monster Reborn, the Snake Yashi. I'm probably gonna tribute it for Sword Slapper. Battle Ops destroys the other Snake Yashi. 1300, 2000. Looks like Seto might be winning this one. Rose Princess in defense position. Let's see where's attack. Battle Ops attacks. And Sword Stalkers finishes us off. So Riichu is starting first. Gamble. Meow's Pot of Greed. Let's redraw 2 cards. Next time, we got the Aquamarine area. Gift a turn, discard 2 more cards. Summon some Mermail. Abyss. Salvage, get 2 mermaids back. Don't Cure Mermaid. And doing a lot of damage in one turn. Ryuchi's only at 2100. And possibly might be losing this. 2000. Ryuchi's only at 100 life points. Let's see if he can turn this completely around. Send those 2 away. They can roll over his effects, or they can roll a dice and get special summons. And then they can destroy something if they get special summons, or... Guess they're not coming on the field. Roulette Barrel can destroy... nothing. I would put Dice Drawer in the face down, but... You to you. Remember, it's getting some life points. Fairy Box. God said no to the Fairy Box. Alright. that. There we go. That's destroyed. And Ryuji lost. Extremely unlucky in that duel. And Kokorano, where are ya? Kokorano, that's Keeper Spiritualist. Go ahead and summon his Megalith Rock. And make him Propolis, whatever that thing is called. Kokorano is saying, let's start pull that, get out of here. Summon the Witch Doctor, attack for 400. Summon the Giant Soldier, attack for 900. Set a card, and turn. Heavy Storm, destroys face down. Destroying Tiki Soul and playing defensive. Many Thieves Golems on the field. Not strong enough for the Witch Doctor. But he's smart enough to attack with the higher attack monster. Sacrificing that one for the Prophecy, Emperor Prophecy. But there are no spell cards, or spellbook cards, so it won't gain its effect at all. Yami's on the field, gets a little stronger. Looks like Kokorano might be moving on. Or he needs to draw a Pot of Greed and then Graceful Charity and find a way to win. This 25 actually is a pretty decent attack. Alright, he's going to end his turn. 25 to the face. Alright. Looks like Organ's not going to be able to do anything. I mean, good hit, but I think he should have hit Yami instead. Yeah, Gorgon doesn't really have much of an out for this, except for like a Dark Hole or something. It looks like Kokorano is starting to set up some defenses just in case. Alright, what is Kokorano going to do next? Kuzuseer gets to add a card to his hand, which is Keeper Spiritualist. Sacrifice that for the second Prophecy. English Panther's on the field. I'll keep him protected for a little bit. Use effect, destroy Yami. Leave Raigeki to destroy the monsters. But now you've more or less just left yourself open. Now we just saw him grab the Gravekeeper to the hands. Alright, you lost 15. Hopefully that was worth it in your minds. Going and setting another piece. It wasn't the piece he needed, but now he's right back on the field. Ominous fortune telling. Could buy a small piece. Card face down. He needs to Mega Rock right now. Dark Hole works for another round. Now Kokorano just needs to do 3,000 damage. But she doesn't have a monster to play. But he's playing the card face down. Organ playing his own field spell, the Wasteland. Hurries up all his rocks monsters by 300 damage, or 300 attack, I mean. Kokorano's playing defensive now. That looks like a good card. What are you gonna summon? Monster Reborn. The medium piece Golem. Try attacking, but Mirror Force stops it. Sorry, Golem. And since he said it, that must be a very weak monster. Oh, using his ritual. Summon Doriado. Don't know why I really gave her Doriado. 200. 14. You can summon his Big Piece Golem. Big Piece Golem destroys the Doria. Or Doriado, whatever you pronounce it. Copycat's going defensive position, paralyzing potion on the big piece. Big piece cannot move anymore. I can go defense mode. Dino Soldier attacks. Almost Fortune Telling still hasn't had anything there. Another face down card. I know we already used his Mirror Force, so that we know that's not that. But just in case he'll destroy it, just in case. 15, 15, and there we go. Gorgon is the winner. And where's Ricky? Ricky summons his Dino. Cherries effect. Get 2 cherries on the field. Red Kicky, get rid of that Dino. Birdman's on the field. Monster Reborn, get the dinosaur right back on the field. Tripping it for Brontosaurus. And summoning the dino right back on the field. Alright, in turn. Rebounds the field, and some fusion. What's he gonna summon? A Fusionist. Enemy Controller. I thought you were gonna steal the monster. Using Fusionist, but I guess not. Blackstick goes trying to attack, but Creepon says no. Creepon says no. Another card face down. DC Diva's effect, special summon that, and a card face down. Come on, Reiki. Be careful with attacking. Mirror Force activates. God said no to that. Get out of here. DC Diva is destroyed, taking 24 damage. Blackstick's gonna try taking Creepon, so is Blackstick. Or Bracco. Agatha can't do that anymore. So she's gonna play a little defensive. Hopefully she can find a way out of this. Pizza attacks. Sego attacks. And for some reason, Ice Mistress is not destroyed or sacked. Something over to Scapegoats. And what are they gonna do? Another pizza. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is her effect? Oh, she can't be destroyed by level 4 higher monsters. I do not know if he has lower monsters. I don't think very many Brontosaurus-like monsters had lower levels. So we have to wait a little bit. Hopefully he can find a way out. Especially since there's 2 of them on the field now. Let's go this face down. Another card face down. One wrong move and he wins. But if she stalls long enough, she can probably find a way out. She does not want to use the Monster Reborn. It's smart of her. Another card face down. Zoma, that's decent. Alright, come on Agatha. I know you want to do something. Summon Zoma in defense. Card face down. In phase. Alright. Black Racco destroys his Zoma, allowing him to take the 1800. I don't think he should have done that, but whatever. Setting card. And she ends her turn. Come on, Ricky, defeat this doll deck. Which I didn't realize was a stall deck. Diva's destroyed. Smashing Ground's activated, destroying the Frost one. Base Down's activated. Hey, at level 3. There we go. He found his way out. It's like Commando, Emergency Teleport, get Tree Bombs. Tree Bombs get removed from play because you didn't do anything. Tail Swipe, bounce us back. And 2000, there we go. Good job, Ricky. So, Dynamite. Tim starting first. So it's a Celtic Guardian, a few face down. Jackie's starting with Pot of Greed. And Raigeki, get rid of it. Heavy Storm to get the rest of everything else. Summons Silver Fang to attack for 1200. Tim has no monsters, what he's gonna do? Well, he has a monster now. He summons a Feral Imp. Feral Imp attacks for 100, ending the turn. Aloof Lupus destroys that. Alright. Tim's playing defensive now. The wolf softs in, but the Lupin does. There we go. One of my favorite cards for Atem, the Magical Hats. It's a really dumb card, but 11, 11, 17. Atem really needs to figure out to draw an out right now. Draw. I mean, that works. I would have summoned it to attack one of them. $11, and there we go. Sorry, Tim. Jackie the Wolf Lady, 1. Yeah, so just switch them out from mid side. There we go. Goro gains some life points and puts a card face down. Tomorrow sends World Chalice. Let's go space the Solemn Judgment, good hit. Looks like Goro's gonna play a little defensive right now. This Ventrid also looks like it'll be from Spawn. So that's the reason why I added it. I couldn't figure out a good just hero deck other than Elemental Heroes or Vision Heroes, and felt like those weren't really his. Almost like a one-turn summon, so. I'm gonna try something again. I wouldn't have done that, personally, but we'll keep him on the field for a little bit. Next he's going to salvage, get some of his free Kraken right back on the field. Water Hazard. So just one more Kraken, summon the other Kraken. Kraken will destroy that person. And in turn, the ritual's destroyed. Don't miss any Raigeki, let's get rid of those squid. And summon his boss monster, well, one of his boss monsters. His favorite card. But it can only attack monsters, it cannot attack like life points directly. Ryukatai, Solemn Judgment, get rid of that. Sombra destroys that. And this is 200 attack for that. Grows in a very weak stake, but Tremendous Fire will keep him alive a little bit. You just need to play some defensive. Roll 50. Does not look good for Goro. Darkhold works, but he doesn't have monsters to play. Moyo just needs a 1250 attacker and he wins. Which he doesn't. I don't think they'll make a new Yu-Gi-Oh movie per se. I feel like they will make a new like anime They might not be Yugi based. They could be like the Duel Monsters, because they do have that anime studio that they showed the trailer of Riot with Monsters. I think they will recreate the 2 manga series, the Sky Striker and the Magic one. I'm drawing a blank on the name. My video cut out. Is it still out? Did that fix it? Hopefully. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has 2 manga, well, it's 1 manga, but it takes the stories of the cards and kind of makes a story for them. There's a story about the Sky Strikers, and then the Magic Kissed or something. I don't remember what that archetype is called. But they are spellcasters, so I haven't read any of that yet, so I feel like they could do that. They could do a new series, a different Yu-Gi-Oh! Not 7s or Go Rush, but relatively like a new Yugi. Right, we're in round 3, it's top 8. Yugi versus Neji. Oh, wrong guy. I did not watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Beyond Time yet. No, wait. Beyond Time? Yes, I did. The newest one I didn't watch ever. The one with, Diva, I think his name is. I saw the one where they brought the 3 duels from Yugi, Jaden, and Yusei. I'm not sure if that one's the right one I'm thinking. Beyond Time. I think it's Beyond Time. Aigami is the other guy. I didn't watch that movie yet. Here it was really good. Looks like Yugi summoning his Chimera. I kind of watched part of 7s, but I need to go back and finish it. My favorite series is Zexal. The beginning is horrible. Its beginning is super horrible. Was Beyond Time the one with the Aigami? If so, I have not watched it. Like, so I am interested in watching it someday. Maybe after this, I'll maybe start watching it. I don't know where I can find a way to stream it, but I'm sure it's somewhere like reasonable to watch. Probably through Amazon. Oh. Yugi doesn't want to play anything. Neji's a little scared to summon something too. 18 attackers. What's your guys' favorite series? Or you guys only DM? Performet sacrifice for another Performet. Adding Grisel to the hand. Now he's gonna play Polymerization, get his Chimera back. I'll probably watch it after this tournament myself, like I said. I know there's a grown-up Mokuba, like Bakari Mokuba. 5Ds is a fun series. I never really finished the final arc since it was never dubbed, but even though I like subs anyway, I just never watched the sub of it. Card face down, there we go. Yugi summons the Gamma, destroying, or not destroying the PT. While Illusions will send Chimera back to the deck. And in turn. Next week, around the same time as this tournament, I'm going to do what I call the Death Tea tournament. Basically, a few characters from this series plus some Kaiba Corporation employees are going to have a tournament. Zexal's is a pretty good one too. It starts really rough, I'll tell you that. It starts horrible. But once you get into the second season of it, it's so good. Trust me. Arc V had a good premise, but ended very poorly. Sevens, I've been enjoying it, but it's very lighthearted, at least where I am currently. And I've not touched Go Rush at all. I hear that's supposed to be a prequel to Sevens, which I don't know on that one for sure. Lodge into text face down. Magnet Conversion, can you get all three? You can. Are we summoning Yugi's boss monster? Yes, we are. Valkyrian attacks for 17. Rogue Doll destroys. And Soldier Stone destroys. Character's down. That doesn't look good for Nishi. Especially with the heavy storm. Alright, Valkyrian destroys. Where's Miho? Anyway, here's has two big monsters. Too bad Seto says Dark Old Time, get rid of them. Next, we can play Crystal Charity, lets him draw 3 cards and discard 2. It's gonna summon Battle Ox and decide to shrink itself because AI is not that smart. This updated AI use cards that it doesn't know will make it do dumb things like that sometimes. Maybe Storm. Destroy the face down, Mirror Force, good hit. Battle Ox destroys. Mystic Horseman attacks. Looks like Seto's trying to move on himself. She has nothing. Polymerization. I probably would have waited until after the battle because I think, yeah, he would add more damage out there. Alright, there we go. Mio gets to draw 2 cards and set a card. And 25 damage. Mio's at 150. Does not look good for her. Come on, Seto. Finish us off. A Raikeki right out of the blue. And a Mermaid Archer. 1200. What's Seto gonna do? I think his monster has 1200 attack too. Well, his Battle Ox doesn't. Battle Ox. Destroy. Alright, Seto's moving on. And our Dino friend Ricky. Alright. Ricky already started with one of his dinosaurs in the card face down. Gorgon doesn't like that dinosaur, so Dark Souls it. Oh, he just wanted him for himself. Destroy Golem tries attacking, but Solemn Judgment, or Mirror Force says no. 2 more cards face down. Alright, what's Ricky can do? He summons his Black Brachio. Hitting the Mirror Force. It's good hitting it now. Otherwise, when you have more monsters, it'll be more terrible. Being Beast attacks for 16. Alright. Dark Hole. Kind of wasteful in my mind, but Wasteland. That card's not really good, only good for you, Ricky. We're gonna also play it. It's gonna use it, attack for 15. Alright, Ricky. Don't do anything, I guess. Community's on field now. 15 and 18. Ricky's only at 1600. And you already use Historical, Raikeki, and Mirror Force. Understandable, Ricky. But you shouldn't have played that in the first place. Alright, 2100. Gorgon is moving on. Oh, wrong guy. Wrong side. And there. Oro destroys Raikeki, but didn't have anything to summon. Wolf's getting rushed recklessly. I would save that for a little bit, but they wanted to attack, so. Korg is summoning a Swing Kraken, summoning a Shark Kraken. Getting a Swing Kraken right back on the field. Kraken destroys the wolf, totally to the face. She is summoning her flower wolf. I would set the other one. Green Kraken attacks, Sharktooth attacks, and Shark Kraken attacks. See, if you would have saved your wolf, you could have summoned that fire wolf and be okay. Just okay. I think you probably would have still lost, but still. Alright, Goro's moving on. Alright, top 4. Yugi versus Seto. Gorgon versus Goro. We'll start with Yugi versus Seto. There you go. Fire Breathe. Seto draws 2 cards. Curse of Charity, draw 3 cards, discard 2. Summons Lodge. Not strong enough for the Giant Soldier. Yugi's turn. He's setting another card. I would have went with another Giant Soldier myself, but Sword Stalker's on the field now. Gazelle's destroyed. Symbol of Friendship is kind of a crappy card. We had like a... Someone suggested it, so we added it. On my YouTube channel, we had like a little help build a deck kind of thing. Symbol of Friendship, not the greatest, but it could come in handy once Blue Moon, I guess. Basic Core Defense on the field, not strong enough. Sword Stalker is. Alright. Setting another Giant Soldier. Gain 1500, summon a Lord of D. Lord of Tree starts attacking, we'll lose 800. Another card face down. Do not take the bait. I'm putting everything to attack mode. Why Giant Soldier? Why not do Gazelle? Yugi? Come on, Yugi. Mystic Horseman, self-defense, putting Giant Soldier in attack mode. 1's destroyed. 2 destroyed. 3 is destroyed. And life points for 13. Sword is Reduel-Domino Light. And Alpha. I'll keep it protected for a little bit. Alright, what's Seto gonna do? Seto has not summoned his Blue Eyes at all this tournament. And he runs 3 of them. Card face down, there we go. I would have saved that string for one more turn, man, but... You do you, I guess. Alright, there we go. 2 more cards face down. Magnet Conversion. I guess he didn't want to wait. You need a Pot of Greed or something to keep these protected, man. How can you summon your boss monster without them? Lodgin's on the field now. Mystic Horseman attacks. Lodgin attacks. I love stress stacking, but Karibo says no. Time for Raigeki. God said no to the Raigeki. Alright. Gamma's on the field. Starting the Mystic Horseman. Gamma's destroyed. 18. 2000. And a card face down. Where are his Blue Eyes? And a card face down. I want him to win with his Blue Eyes. But I guess he's not summoning him this time. Lock stack, Sword Stalker, finish this. Guerrero's starting first with playing defensively. Destroy Golem attacks. 2 cards face down. Mystical Space-Typhoon destroying the card. Guerrero's playing some more defenses. Tiki Soul's now on the field. Golem tries stacking, but it's not strong enough. Another 2 cards face down. Skull Kraken's in attack mode now. Takes 1400 damage because you attacked with such a weak monster. And the AI is sometimes stupid and won't does that. Another trap monster's on the field. 900. Not strong enough. Another card face down. Tremendous Fire, went for 1000. 2 Kraken attacks the Giant Soldier. Another card face down. Not sure what it works, but they were gonna have a Corn Kraken from the GX manga. I guess they're releasing that soon, and I feel like that would have been good for Goro's deck, but that's just hitting the OCG just like soon, and that will take months to come back to here. And maybe in the future we'll have a Corn deck Kraken. Having a Corn deck is weird, but there's also a Tomato deck from GX as well. I understand having sushi and rocks, but really tomatoes and corn? Doom Kraken goes back to hands. Pink Kraken says nope. 1000 and 21. Does not look good for Goro. Water Hazards on the field. Special summon a Squid and a Shockbush. Shockbush destroys a Tiki Soul. Destroy Golems on the field. Takes 500. Charge plus effects, make big piece weak. Blue Squid moves around. That's a token. It's in defense mode. Salvage, get some of your squids right back. 2 Fiend Krakens. Summon Fiend Kraken. Fiend Kraken destroy one of the golems. Destroy with the other destroy golem. Alright, there we go. Gorgon's removed some things to get a big beat stick. And Mega Rock wins. And there's Yugi. Done. Yugi's on the field and a card face down. Hardened Underdog is activated. Little Yugi's Plummet's Alpha. Doom Kaiser's still too strong. He's gonna play Raigeki to get rid of it. Because their monster deck cards happy. They have to activate their cards when they can. Doom Kaiser on the field destroying Alpha. Gonna summon Kurio and just keep it in attack mode. Fire Kraken's on the field. Doesn't activates. Goro says Merchant Provisions, he's gonna gain some life points. And destroy the Fire Kraken. Take 1400 damage. Harder than draw, he can draw again. Harder than draw, he can draw again. 20 Monster Reborn. Getting the Fire Kraken. And Gamma. Gamma's gonna try attacking, but the other Kraken's scared. And Fern. That's what we're gonna do now. He's gonna set probably one of those Krakens again. Harder than draw, he got the third one. I get to Kuriboh this time. Another Gamma on the field. Not strong enough. So he's gonna play defensive now. Alright, Doom Kaiser's staying in defense mode. Alright. And he puts another card in defense mode. Goro's using a salvage, grab 2 cards. So he's gonna probably put Doom Kaiser right back on the field. And a card face down this time. Gamma's on the field, Giant Soldier. Put a face down card, getting Solemn Judgment, good hit. Team Kaiser Grenade, destroy the Gemini, or the Giant Soldier. And summon the second one, which is kind of dumb, since he can just... Ooh. Are you gonna fuse? Yes, you are. Yugi's fuse is Performet and Mystical... whatever, or Flying Chimera. It goes back to the hand. Now it's destroyed. Now it attacks, and 21 to the face. Goro's at 2100. And for whatever reason, he wanted some Kuribo. Because he likes Kuribo. Crystal Charity. Skull Kraken's effect. Destroy the heart of the underdog. Close the defense mode, and the card face down. Two Knife Eight Swords. Attack Chimera with Chimera. Kuribo. Gamma, and Fire Kraken's gonna kill Goro. Seto being a main character is the one that wins, but we'll see. Alright, Seto draws. He's going to play Graceful Charity, draw 3 cards. Discard 2. Summon Lodge in, and end his turn. Gorgon's also play Graceful Charity, draw 3 cards, discard 2. Activates Attack to win, and has Giant Piece. Destroys Lodge in, and 3 cards face down. Heavy Storm's activated, getting rid of everything. And he's gonna play a little defensive now. Lord is destroyed, big piece of destroys. Two cards face down, end turn. They get some life points, but Lord is destroyed. And that's 3600 damage to the face. Does not look good for Seto for the first round. Pot of Greed, draw 2 cards, sacrifice that for another big piece. He saves himself 1 turn, but Seto needs to figure out a way to win right now. Lodge in attacks. Tiki Soul's on the field, and Gorgon overran him. Alright, Gorgon gets the first round. As I said, it's a match, so he has to win 1 more round. Technically on the field again, this time with the Wasteland. Second Wasteland. On Tubi, they have the shows. The movie sold out to 11. Yeah, they have the 3 main shows that everyone knows. I don't know, 11 or 9 shows, I guess, maybe seasons or something. And then there's also a season 0 movie that has Yugi use the Red Eyes Meteor Dragon versus Seto. That's an old school one. There's like a kid named Shingo or something that pulls a Red Eyes and Yugi has to use it to duel. It's a weird card, but it works. Lord of the attacks. And if you ever bored one day, I think it's on YouTube, you can watch it. There's also a very crappy live action of Yugi that's kind of recreating their version of Duel's Kingdom. It's horrible. But it's also one of those movies you get all your friends together and just laugh at it. Maybe get some popcorn and like watch how dumb that live action movie is. Alright. Seto just needs to draw a big monster. Or D can almost do it. Alright. Destroy golems on the field, inflicting 300. Seto needs a Battle Ox right now. Battle Ox or lodge in. Drink's not gonna help you, man. Heavy Storm. You should just activate that, man. You should activate Ring of Destruction. Alright. Inflicted 50 damage. Okay, never mind. You just need to inflict 150, Seto. Come on, draw a good card. That's not gonna cut it, man. Don't think that's enough to kill, but it's gonna be close. Come on, Seto, draw something good. This, of course, works. That's another 50 damage, but I guess you lost then. And Big Piece Golem wins. It looks like Gorgon is the winner for our Domino High AI tournament.